Still winning?
Winning! Still winning!
Hotels.com. Earn a reward night, feel like a winner.
At WeBuyAnyCar.com, you could find out how much your car's worth in under 60 seconds. Enter your reg number now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
We can do anything better than you.
Know your cars.
Yes, we can. Know your cars. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Just choose where next with Transpennine Express.
I haven't seen this one yet.
What is wrong with you people?
Don't miss out. Take your pick of entertainment on us for 2 years, only with Vodafone Red Entertainment.
Just don't.
Save yourself from misery at purplebricks.co.uk.
Did you know that at some point 84% of the UK population suffer from joint pain? Try Voltarol Joint Pain Relief Gel. Unlike tablets, Voltarol is applied directly to the source of pain, penetrating deep into the skin towards the joint. This allows its powerful anti-inflammatory ingredient to be retained in the joint tissue to provide all-day relief at the source of pain. Nothing is stronger for all-day joint pain relief. Try Voltarol Joint Pain Relief Gel, now available in your healthcare aisle. This has been a Medifax advertisement for Voltarol.
What's the next big thing? Your whiter smile. Introducing Colgate Expert Anti-Stain with advanced dual action. It removes deep-set and dark surface stains for up to 3 shades whiter teeth. Reveal your whiter smile. With new Colgate Expert Anti-Stain. You've got it.
Honda confirms 3,500 job losses, but warns don't blame Brexit. It claims changes in the global car industry are the reason, but many workers in Swindon are angry.
It's been my daily life cycle for the last 20 years. When I got Honda, I bought a house. I started a family. I've got no idea.
And so tonight, ITV News learns ISIS bride Shamima Begum is to be stripped of her British citizenship. The proposal for a penny's tax to end the fad for throwaway clothes. And the fashion world remembers the designer Karl Lagerfeld, who's died at the age of 85.
He's one of those people with a stature and a grandeur that's always there. So he was like a god amongst men.
This is the On TV Evening News with Mary Nightingale.
Good evening. Thousands of dismayed Honda workers were sent home early today after the Japanese company confirmed their worst fears. Its Swindon factory will close in 2021 and all their jobs are to be lost. The official announcement was made thousands of miles away in Tokyo, with bosses there insisting Brexit was not to blame. Instead, they said global pressures and the shift to electric vehicles were behind their decision. Here, the Business Secretary described it as a bitter blow to Britain. Stacey Foster reports from Swindon.
Like hundreds of workers arriving for their shifts today, Dave Shepherd was sent home.
We've all been sent home to spend the evening with our families and just see what we're going to do.
Dave has worked at the plant for 19 years. He found out it was closing down on social media before he started his late shift yesterday.
The main feeling there last night was anger. And then towards the end of the shift, quite solemn. Thought we wondered what shifts I spent in 19 years.
Thousands of miles away at a press conference in Tokyo, the decision to close Swindon was confirmed this morning. Not because of Brexit, he said, but because of a change in the global car industry.
This is a change in direction towards making electrified vehicles away from conventional engines and moving to something that is going to be Honda's foundation for the future.
The UK car industry was at its peak in 2016 with more than 1.7 million cars produced. In 2 years, it's fallen to 1.5 million. And investment in the UK car industry is also down. In 2013, it was at £5.8 billion. Now it's at a 6-year low, with less than £1 billion being spent on the industry. Honda says investing in Swindon doesn't make sense. It'll spend money abroad, where it makes most of its vehicles.
This decision may not be about Brexit, but bosses at Honda have already said that a no deal would cost tens of millions of pounds. This factory will close for 6 days in April because of Brexit, and while we don't know the finer details of what Brexit Britain will look like, we now know it won't include a Honda car manufacturing plant in Swindon.
Speaking after a meeting with businesses this morning, the business secretary linked Honda's announcement with a need for certainty.
Right across the manufacturing industry, I think it is absolutely essential that we come to an agreement and that we have a deal, that we end the uncertainty that is something that manufacturers in the conference today have been very clear affects them all.
Brexit aside, the fact is this plant and its 3,500 workers don't feature in Honda's future plans. Stacey Foster, ITV News, Swindon.
And what's more, Honda estimates a further 3,500 jobs will be lost from the supply chain to the Swindon plant. And the closure will also affect many local businesses, from small shops to cafes that rely on the trade. And some fear it will push them over the edge. Gary Vincent reports from Swindon on the far-reaching effects of the closure.
Before they made cars in Swindon, they made Spitfires. And while they still make breakfast at the Spitfire Cafe in the shadow of the Honda plant, there's some blitz spirit in the face of bad news.
We see a lot of the people from the PD units that make the small components that go into the cars that Honda make. So yes, we're going to lose a few, but we've been through the war, we've been through making Spitfires, we've been through all that, we've been through a recession. This is another chapter.
Honda breathed new life into an old railway town at the end of the 1980s. Its production lines became pillars of the regional economy.
Obviously very saddened. It's a big shock. We weren't expecting the announcement. Honda have been very reassuring over the last few years about their commitment to Swindon. So I think yesterday's news and this morning's announcement was not what we were expecting.
Just north of the M4, the Honda plant sits on the edge of the Marlborough Downs, so there's a rural economy too, which has come to rely on the salaries it pays.
It's going to be a huge loss. You know, it's Honda and all the other outline businesses that work with Honda that it's going to affect. So obviously, if we're not getting the customers through, we can't keep the horses. You know, and it's not only us then; it's the feed supplier, the farrier, the vets. All those have a knock-on effect all the way through.
Over the course of a generation, a car maker has been woven into the fabric of life here. The town now has 2 years to work out what it will do when the threads are pulled away. Gary Vincent, ITV News, Swindon.
Now let's return now to Stacey Foster, who's in Swindon for us tonight. So Stacey, the concerns over the car industry go well beyond Wiltshire, don't they?
Absolutely, and we've been hearing for quite some time now about the challenges that the UK car industry and the global industry is facing as we make that move from diesel-powered engines through to electric-powered vehicles. We've heard from Nissan, who says it won't make its X-Trail model in Sunderland now. Instead, that will be made in Japan. Jaguar Land Rover have said 4,500 jobs are at risk, and Ford too have put 400 jobs at risk at its plants in Bridgend. Perhaps what this industry needs is some good news, and out of Toyota's plant in Derbyshire, where a new Corolla model is being made at the moment, things seem to be going well, but workers here say they're worried about what is happening to the UK car industry.
Stacey Foster in Swindon, thank you. Well, let's move on to some breaking news now. And ITV News has been told that Islamic State bride Shamima Begum is to be stripped of her British citizenship. The family of the 19-year-old had received a letter from the Home Office